to the estate. Today we're going to go and pick up a whole load of compost. Now this I will just spread over the top of the vegetable beds, and this should provide enough nutrients for the whole year. Now, as seen in another video, I have got compost bins for making my own compost, but because I live in Cambridge, I have access to free compost from the council. Garden and kitchen waste goes into these green bins, and it's turned into compost, which you can, well, they call it soil improver, but you can go and pick it up for free as long as you have a shovel and some bags, and that's what we're going to do. Here we go, great big pile of compost.
With such a large quantity of compost to shift, I decided to fire up the company's steam loco. This is Madge. She's an 060 Achilles class, and she was built in 1977 by a certain Mr. Paxley of Colchester. Although very easy to handle, I must apologise for the amount of the safety valves blowing off in this video. It turns out it's quite difficult to film as well as drive and fire a steam loco and do gardening at the same time. So with the cylinders warmed up, I went off to collect a wagon from the polytunnel. With the train assembled, I then proceeded to fill up the wagons at the house end of the railway with the soil improver, or compost, that we've got. And then, after attending to the fire and water levels on the little steam loco, we could then proceed to transport the compost down to where it was needed. We had to use all of the available wagons to form up the compost spreading train, including the small toolbox on wheels that I use for all of my steaming up paraphernalia. The Tops wagons have removable galvanised steel tubs, which are ideal for this job, but the small toolbox wagon on the end of the train, the body of it is not removable, so to empty it of compost one has to tip it entirely upside down. The next load of compost was to be spread on the opposite side of the estate, so the points had to be changed, and at the time of recording the video I hadn't installed the point levers, so I had to keep the blades across with a small G-clamp. I'd never consider doing anything like this with a loco that didn't have a working injector. It just makes everything so much less fraught on a short up and down run like this. And thus was spent a very content afternoon, pottering up and down on my small horticultural tramway, delivering compost to the flower beds to ensure that the vegetables would grow vigorously and healthily in the coming year.